Good morning, good morning, good morning, or afternoon. It's Ruth Marquise, your favorite realtor. Welcome to the Ruth and Relationship Show. I'm your host, Ruth Marquise, aka your favorite realtor, aka your favorite credit specialist, aka your love negotiator. I help men and women get in quality relationships that lead to quality families, that lead to quality communities, that leave quality legacies. Let's build. Today's topic: are you a difficult person? Maybe you are. All right, so let's get into it. Are you a difficult person? Okay. Whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, there's men that could be difficult. There's women that can be difficult. Okay. Because the show is around the women. Um, we're going to talk about the women. What am I going to tell a man? Okay. If he's difficult, then you're not going to get the girl. Put a difficult man around a gorgeous woman. Hey, you will realize how less difficult they get by the minute. Oh no, they're not that damn difficult. Okay, so they know that if they continue to be difficult with her, she's gonna leave. So yeah, they get the consequences to that. The problem is women, we don't understand that us being difficult leads to the less desirable results. Okay, let's just say a man who controls relationships, and okay, we know that women control access to sex and producing life, and men control relationships and marriage. So they determine who becomes a girlfriend, who becomes a wife. Now you can't just be like, it's either gonna be me with you. I can't remember now. It's like we go together. Either you gonna be with me or I'm gonna be with you, but we gonna be together. Like I can't remember it, but like you can't just say that as a woman. That's real. You can say that all you want to. That's where you realize, oh shoot, like he ain't listen. Why he down the street with Brenda? All right. So, are you a difficult person? Like, are you a difficult person? All right. Now, we're gonna talk about difficult and being in a relationship. See, a relationship is two people coming together. It have to make sense why they're coming together. If every time you're like talking to somebody, it's like hitting a wall, like hitting your head in a wall, it's like, why am I here? My head hurt. I gotta go. I just saw a little TikTok and the girl was like, you ain't finna be telling me what to do. And the guy was like, I see you need some time. He can call me anytime, but I'm my back. And she's like, well, I'm gonna walk you to the car because baby, I leave. I was cracking up. I was like, listen, y'all soften up real quick, right? When you let that man. So kind of like when you don't soften up, it means like you maybe you don't love him. I don't know. But being difficult can cause you to have outcomes you don't want to have. I had to research. I'm not gonna lie, because I seen Eartha Kitt when she was the older woman, like doing a bunch of that, not when she was younger. And I was like, oh man, like she was my auntie. Like she was my auntie, and I had an auntie that actually looks like her, but I didn't really realize like she was like drop dead gorgeous when she was younger. So she has this thing where as she got older, she was just like, me compromise for a relationship for a man. I want y'all to see it. I want to jump right into it today. And by the way, for those who watch me, if you're on here, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. If you're watching the show and you like consistently watch the show, just know that unless I post that today, I am not doing the show. I am doing the show. She coming. All right. I'm an everyday type of girl, and it's okay. Thank you for the like. I see you. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you this video. And then I got a video that Keisha sent us. We'll talk about that today too. We'll share our screen. I'm gonna let it play. It's about 3 minutes. Two and a half.
For someone who decides to
Make it so bad it was a white man asking her the question. He said, "Are you difficult? He said, are you easy to live with? Easy to live with." Mind you, she had four husbands. This one had four. No, no, she didn't have four husbands. That was Diane Carroll.
Can anyone live with her as a kid? That's not for me to decide. That's for someone who decides to live with me to decide. Not for me. But are you willing to compromise within a relationship? Compromise? What is compromising? Compromising for what? Compromising for what reason? To compromise for what? To compromise. What is compromise? If a man came into your life, wouldn't you want to compromise? Stupid. A man comes into my life and I have to compromise? Let's think about that one again.
So that laugh is I know that, like, let me preface this. I know that a lot of like little cute moments happen online, but these are people's real thoughts, right? I realize a lot of little landmines in my mind was stopping me from getting what I wanted out of life. Now, let me give you an example. When I was in real estate, well, when I first started real estate, I could not close sales. Like, I would have 8 listings, I would this and that. But in my mind, I had landmines that would blow up my negative thoughts, blew up my positive thoughts. I would love to laugh with her, but it's a serious matter because I know, like, at the end of the day, if that's not what you desire, there's some people that want to be single, there's some people that want to be married. If you want to be single, then this is the right path for you. Think like her. But if you want to be with a companion, if you want to be under, yeah, a marriage or whatever, then ma'am, the other way, ma'am. Take the left side. It's not awake, so it's not moving. Take it. Okay. So take the other way. That's what I'm trying to say. Run. It's cute for a Facebook post, sis. It's cute for a TikTok viral moment. But in real life, it looks a little ugly. Well, I'm gonna let y'all. But anyway, back to the real estate story. So I was sitting in church, and God was like, "The reason why you're not selling is because you had some negative thoughts that are messing you up. You have some thoughts that attack you. You have the devil is not going to come at you with a red suit on and with his sword and like I'm gonna attack you. No, he's gonna plant a. That's why Inception was so deep because oh my gosh, Inception, baby, that's my movie right there for the thinkers. I'm a thinker. Y'all know I think I like to go to the movies and think. Some people like I hate thinking at the movies. I guess the movie, I think the movie, I guess right most of the time. Inception, you can change everything by planting one thought in somebody's mind. Y'all better watch out for social media. Facebook, it's not proven what Facebook is going to do to us when we're 80 years old. It's not proven, ma'am. It's not proven. If you pay attention, and I know I'm going off on a tangent, if you'll pay attention to your attention span right now, back in the day, we would sit in class, we would sit there, we would look at the teacher, we'd be a little bored, whatever, but we could sit there and focus for 45 minutes. Try sitting still for 45 minutes without pulling out your phone right now. Facebook is taking over your mind. It's taking over your thought process. It's not just Facebook, social media. So when y'all get these quotes and little sayings and stuff like that, and you're agreeing with them, confirmation bias is when you agree with what you already, whatever you agree with is something you've already feeling on the inside. Okay, if you agree with her, that's great. That's all social media does is um it confirms what you already like to hear. Okay, the reason why It's so dangerous when you are addicted to liking to hear what you like to hear. It's because that is how that man finessed you out your drawers in the first place. I'm gonna need some dust. I'm gonna need some powder. I know y'all got, sound effects and stuff like that, but I'm gonna do more than that. I'm gonna need some glitter. I'm gonna need some cash apps because I know I'm right. That's how he did it in the first place, ma'am. You listen to him tell you how beautiful you are. You listen to him tell you you're about to have a beautiful life together. Boop, boop, boop. By the way, Friday, he was his day he was going to exit. Friday was the day he was going to leave. He met you on Monday. By Friday, he was going to be gone. In and out them drawers real quick. Back to back sessions. Okay. Hearing what you want to hear when you're addicted to that, that's dopamine. You're like, oh, you know how you like to listen to him. Oh, go ahead, say that to me again, baby. I love it. You say that. That's how he finessed you out them drawers. The first place. Wait, look, oh my God. Oh my God, Scott. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's how you get finessed out your drawers on a regular. It's not like you want to I decided that I was gonna sleep with him. It was what he said, how he touched you. What they came in a mood like, oh, he's like, I know what to do to get a girl in bed. You just kiss them right here and they done. I'm like, y'all really know what y'all be doing. I said, okay. Back to Eartha. You hear what you want to hear on social media, and it's cute and it's funny. But just like the iPhone, when they had the iPhone and you plugged it into your ears and you plugged in the wall at the same time. Android users, y'all still can do that. Watch it. You know that's frying your brain, but you're like, eh. It's not until the doctor come around and say, you got a little something in your brain, you finna die. That's you be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the iPhone people did this to me. They switch them joints real quick. You don't know how your behaviors are gonna affect you in 40 years, is my point. You don't know how this thinking is going to affect you in 40 years. And if you never change, yesterday we talked about on the show 154. Don't ask me the name. What's the name of the show yesterday? Every man is not the same. Okay. All men are not the same. Okay. All men are not the same. Yesterday we spoke about something very important that I can see a pattern in men, that men will go through phases, right? If men will go through phases, little boy, then they're grown man stuff, they go through phases. So in their little boy phase, that's when they doing the ripping, the running, doing all that stuff and being with everybody. But when they start growing and they start being in relationships, they still might make mistakes. But when they in their grown man phase, right? They not finna lose that woman over one night of pleasure. They're not going to lose the woman they've been waiting for over some stupid, silly situation. They like, nah, I'm good. They can change. Some of them are determined not to change only because they could cheat the whole system because their money allows them to. So women say, oh, the good women, they can still get good women because they got the money and they can get multiple women. They maybe not the best of the best, but they're getting what looks the best of the best, if that makes sense. So their money allows them to cheat that. But women, we pick a lane and we stay in that lane. We pick little girl mode, we stay in little girl mode. We pick wife mode, grown woman mode, we stay in that lane. I'm gonna separate grown woman from wife. Okay, some of y'all grown women don't want to be a wife. It's like Eartha. Let's go back. But my point is, men have already categorized us, and they say we don't change. Y'all gonna let them say that to you? You gonna let them say that? If you're on here, say hi. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Talk to me. Y'all gonna let these guys say that about you, that you don't change and you can't change? I'm about to show y'all a video of women that can't change. When you're being difficult, you have decided, I'm not changing for nobody. Ma'am, if a man does that, this is what you're not understanding. Some woman's gonna take his crap. May not be the best woman, but some woman that wants to get married and wants to have it is gonna take his crap. But because you are not the one that is putting the ring on the finger, my friend, you don't want to do certain things. And it's okay if you don't want to get married. But if you, these, like, Ruth in relationships is for people that want a relationship. I don't know if y'all didn't, like, I'm sorry. Where do relationships go? I'm sorry to end up in marriage. Okay. So I'm in divorce, but pick well. All right. Can I get an amen, a yes, a no? I agree, I don't agree.
A man comes into my life and you have to compromise for what? For what? For what?
She look mad.
A relationship is a relationship that has to be earned, not to compromise for. And I love relationships. I think they're fantastic. They're wonderful. I think they're great. I think there's nothing in the world more beautiful than falling in love.
Nothing in the world more beautiful than falling in love. But instead of just falling in love, instead of just leaning back into your femininity, you're like, it has to be earned. You brought that masculine energy out. You got to earn your right, which men do. Men men know to work for the, like, matter of fact, if they don't work for you, they don't want you. Like, if they don't work to get you, if you're like super easy to get, you're causing problems. You're causing problems in the ecosystem, ma'am.
But falling in love for the right reasons, falling in love for the right purpose, falling in love. Falling in love. When you fall in love, what is there to compromise about?
What is there to compromise about? Because real life, falling in love is, why Disney do this to y'all? Why Disney? You only saw, see, this is the problem, okay? In the Disney movie, you only saw the part when they fell in love. You didn't see the part where they moved in, they had to brush their teeth together, one spit in the sink, don't rinse it out, one person, is late sometimes because she got to put her makeup on, and real life happens. Real life happens, and it just makes you feel like, does this person really, are they rooted in reality? Because you're gonna have to compromise in relationships. If you don't compromise in relationships, then you compromise your ability to get relationships. Have you ever heard of, if you don't make a decision, then a decision is made for you? If you don't decide, then life decides for you. If y'all didn't know that, that was like kindergarten on accountability. If you don't make a decision, life will make a decision for you. So if you don't decide, this is what I want this, and I'm going to go after this. If you like wishy-washy on the fence, you're probably not going to get it. So you might as well just let it go. You might as well just let it go. This one has let it go. She let it go. Everybody has different goals. And more power to the women that just want to be alone. Good for you. But as for me, okay, as for me, this how your girl, y'all trying too hard. I'm trying so damn hard. I started Ruth in relationships. What's up? What's good? And I'm doing good. Next. Y'all trying too hard. Cause when you don't know something, you need to learn about it. You need to grow in it. You need to see different perspectives. If somebody didn't teach you something, it's your responsibility as an adult. That's why you can't win in life right now, because you're not understanding. Like, ain't nobody gonna come to your doorstep and teach you how to make money, become a millionaire. You gotta go out there and figure it out yourself. If you're not having good results in love, you gotta go out there and figure it out yourself. Nothing's just gonna come to you. Nothing's just gonna fall in your lap. You're not just gonna fall in love, and then there's no compromise. It don't even make sense. It doesn't make logical sense. It just stays in fairy tale land. And sometimes we do that as women, but we gotta learn to come back to reality. The only way you can actually, okay, we are up here. We fantasize. We got the future. We're all are in our heads, high and by. Like, we are planning things that ain't even happening. Okay, like, sorry, life too hard. Sorry, right? We thinking about the future so much that we do nothing for today. Men think about today and they don't think about the future as much. I can say that on some, and it depends on like relationships, right? But women, when it comes to like money, We think about today, today, today. And men are always thinking about tomorrow. So you see, the two of us, we balance each other out. But when you don't value relationships, when you don't value somebody being in your life, and you just want to go through life alone for everything, somebody passed, you by yourself. You somebody wedding, you by yourself. Somebody funeral, you by yourself. Well, I just said that. You somebody sick, you by yourself. You sick, you by yourself. That's not cute. That's not cute. Been in the hospital by myself, and I was with somebody. I was with somebody. Immediately after, it was a wrap. That's not the point. The point is to go through life with somebody because life is hard.
Isn't love a union between two people? Or does Eartha fall in love with herself? I think if you were to think about it in terms of analyzing, yes, I fall in love with myself, and I want someone to share it with me.
I'm sorry, all due respect, but that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I fall in love with myself, not you, not the other person. I fall in love with myself, and then I want somebody to fall in love with me. You are worshiping self. It makes sense when you're like a celebrity and you're in a bubble and everybody's like, oh my gosh, oh, bow down to the queen, bow down to the queen. It makes sense. It makes sense. And and that stage, and it's like so crazy because it's like every single time when the men have something, they want to share it with the woman. But when the women have something, they just keep it to themselves. Not to say that we're selfish, it's that we don't understand the concept of this would be better with somebody next to me. And now I'm starting to think Oprah. This is the reason why Oprah not married. She's like, I am not bowing to a man. I am Oprah. We are making ourselves the queen, and everybody else is the peasant. No, no king around. No king. Wait till they come and try to murder you when you don't have no protection. If you was in the real world, okay, the queen needs the king's protection, the army, and everything in the real world.
Someone to share with me.
She said, I want somebody to share me with me. I'm done. I can't. Because I come from a place of like, when you're supposed to be a help me, you can't think like that. That's like kids. Come on. Oh, don't get me started. That's like kids. Emmanuel, I don't want to love you. Okay. I want to love me. And I want you to love me. Come share loving me. I don't have to love you, Emmanuel. Come show your face. Emmanuel, tell him. Emmanuel, just sticky face. No, love me. I don't love you. I love me. Can you help me love me? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Tell him that don't make no sense. What did you eat? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Okay. Don't touch me. Don't do that. Okay, I'm done. No more hitting mommy. I don't like it. No. Oh gosh. Boy, something. All right, go ahead. Go, Poppy. Go give me the phone. Can you bring me the phone, please? Where your sister at? She's coming. Hurry up. Go get it. Go. All right. All right, guys. Is that making sense? All right. Let me finish this up. She said, help me love me. That's crazy. If you don't think that's selfish, I don't know. What's wrong with that? That's like a man saying, help me love me. If a man said that, come on. I don't know. Like sometimes, why should I feel discouraged? Because y'all don't want to listen. Why? Y'all don't want to listen. Okay.
Has that happened? Bye, Waylon! Bye! Many times. In many ways.
It's too little off, sorry. Wait, what was the last thing you said? Is that what? Was that habit?
Bye, Waylon!
Anyway.
Bye! Many times.
She said,
in many ways.
He says, compromise for what? Carmen says, as you get older, you realize falling in love is falling for a fantasy. Learning to love yourself is only true lesson love. All else is temporary. Yeah, I mean, you can love yourself. I'm cool with all of the loving yourself. It's when you don't want to invite somebody else to that process. You gotta love yourself, but like loving yourself, like to the point where I don't care about nobody else is different. And y'all know it. Ooh, did I delete the video? I hope not. She said, let me find out you can carry a tune. I'm a singer, child. I can sing. All right. So, hey, Keisha, how are you today? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. So, yeah, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about Eartha Kitt? She said, compromise for what? Turn down for what? Oh, gosh. All right. So, the next one of our viewers sent this to us. Where is it at? So remember that our title today is Are you a difficult person? So we're gonna talk about that. This video is called Thank You Keisha, How to Be well, she said I think I'm gonna be the reasons why I'll be single for a long time / forever. Okay. This fell right along with the topic, so let's go. By the way, everything I'm about to say, take it or leave it. Take the good, take the bad, leave the bad, whatever you want. But this is my opinion. Emmanuel, give me the phone. Can I have the phone, please? Thank you. All right. Wait, did you start? Ma'am, did I ask you to speak?
I'm going to be single for the rest of my life.
Okay.
This is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that.
So, basically, she's already telling you that she wants to be single. This is what, if you want to be single for the rest of your life too, she got 500 other reasons for you. There's no changing her mind. Starting off that way. She said, oh boy, in advance. Yep. Oh boy.
I don't want to do anything for you.
She said, I don't want to do anything for you. I just wanted y'all to see the actual, how both women sound the same. She's like, compromise. Now, I want y'all to take before we start and we're talking about men and things like that, I want you to put your little boy, if you're a mom, I want you to think about your son when you say things about men. I really think that's the thing that changed me and shook me, because I was like, wait, I can't say that all men are this and that because my son's not. I can't say all men are XYZ. My son's not. He didn't even get a chance to, And I would feel some type of way. Some little girl just was like, oh, my son's trash. Hold up, ma'am. You don't know my son, okay? My son been on a plane before 1 year out. My son be out in these streets, okay? don't do that to yourself, okay? My son's a future broker. My son's a man of God. Come on, calm down. Anyway, put your son in your mind as you think about men, and then you might pull back on all that tension. All right.
I want to cook for you.
She said, now another thing is, can you have this conversation with your son? Can you say this to a kid? Like, a man is not a kid, but We're supposed to be loving our husbands and loving our children. Okay, we when we cook, we cook. We don't cook because he's the only hungry person in the house. Do we? Women are already cooking. Is it not true? Is it not true that we are already cooking? Men are already paying bills for where they stay. Come on, somebody. I wish somebody be real with me today. Be real with me. Look at a different perspective and understand something for just a quick minute. Then you can go back to believing whatever the hell you want to believe. Now, in reality and truth land, Ruth land, whatever, we already cooking food for the kids. We already cooking food for ourselves. But how dare you ask me for food and you're a grown man? Well, I already cooked, so here you go. Want your plate first? Want me to hand you the plate? These little petty things that we make such a black women. We are very prideful people. But that's what I be saying. Like this, what happened? It's like, yeah, that was your pride. I was like, yeah, I'm a little prideful. You know, happens.
I don't want to clean for you.
Your house should already be clean. That's why I'm like, oh, clean my house. It feels good. Your house should already be clean. So how are you cleaning for him? You see, this is like y'all think it's cute. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Hit the cash app while y'all at it too. Ruth the realtor. I appreciate it. $5 is good. I'm good with $5. All right. So now I forgot the thought. She said, I don't want to. Oh, men are already. So this is my two hands. Okay. She said, got a meeting. Be back for the replay. Okay, love. So men are already paying bills because they live by themselves. They're already cooking. They're already cleaning. Women are already paying bills, are already cooking, they're already cleaning. When y'all get together, y'all can figure out how y'all gonna do less together. Oh my God, Jesus! I don't have math skills. Give me a calculator. Oh Jesus! I need a. He got my phone. Give me a calculator. Give me a calculator. Give me a calculator. All right. He's paying 1,000. You paying 1,000. Y'all come together. Are y'all still paying 1,000? No. Where that 1,000 going? All right. He cleaning. You cleaning. Y'all cleaning the same house. Isn't that going to be less cleaning? Yes. He cooking. You cooking. I don't know no men that don't cook, that don't clean. Whatever dirty dude, whatever dirty dude you messing with, man. Okay. Even the homeless men cook. That's an inside joke. Even the homeless men cook. I don't know what y'all talking about. Stop acting like men don't do nothing. Okay, they cooking, they cleaning for themselves. And if you find a guy that don't cook, don't date him. Don't date him, please. If that's important to you, he's cooking and cleaning. You're cooking and cleaning. You combine it. That's at least 25% less. I want y'all to make this make sense because y'all sitting here warring and beefing at y'all on the same team and y'all fighting amongst each other instead of getting together. Okay, fine. He's paying the bills, you're paying the bills. He's cooking, you're cooking. He's cleaning, you're cleaning. Watching the kids, y'all both gotta watch the kids. Take turns. Oh, we take turns, so we all have fun, and that includes everyone. Oh, we take turns, so we all have fun, and that includes everyone. Oh, we take turns, so we all have fun. I just fixed the whole modern day man and modern day woman problem. Take turns. I can cancel the show if y'all want. Take turns. Help each other out. Is it just me? Is it just me? If you on here, say hi. I would love to hear from you. Just say hi. That's it. That's cool.
Be your secretary and set your appointment.
Hold on. Because y'all got mama's boys or something. I got a point for everything. So we're going to stop this.
This is probably reason number 500 thousand of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that. I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to be your secretary.
Before I forget. Okay, when you say stuff like this, like I don't want to cook or clean for you, the guy that actually cooks and cleans for himself is never attracted to you. You're always going to get the guy that needs his mama. You're always going to get the guy that's like, I want a woman, a wife to cook and clean. You go get him. You go get him. Because the doers and the movers and shakers, they could care less. They would like you to cook. Guys that work really, really hard. Understand. She's going to be tired sometimes. She's not going to be able to cook all the time. But y'all could come to some type of agreement. Okay? If you're working, thank you for the hearts. If you're working too hard, my love, you don't have to. If you actually work together with your man. So as long as, because she says she comes home tired, you're going to keep coming home tired because you're going to be single for a long time. That's fine. Some women are going to be working to 75 years old. It's okay. It's okay. Keep on liking those social media posts. Keep on hearting those. Girl, it's me too, girl. Me too. 75, 85. Pick an age when you want to stop working, because you know why I say that? Because women, how much money do we have in our retirement account? How much money do we have in our retirement account? Versus how much money did you spend on clothes, shoes that you can. This is my retirement. Is that what you want me to say? This is my retirement, right? Because the man would have been like, "Look, baby, you need to put some money in the retirement. You need to put some oil in the car so your car don't die again. I ain't saying no names. You need to, right? That's what they're there for. They are gonna do manly, like they're gonna be on top of the manly things. Oh, she's here. Hold on. You're cute. Oh, thank you. You leaving? No. All right. Say hi. Yeah. You want to stay for a little bit? Yeah. Okay. Keep us company. Thank you. I appreciate it, love. All right. She said, okay, I'm back. Meeting canceled. Okay, child. So, I was just telling the women, like, how much money do we have in our retirement? I mean, I don't know who y'all use. Orbit. I use Orbit. Plane tickets booked, hotels reserved. If that number's higher than our retirement account, we got a problem. But that's what the men are good for. They good for like, yo, baby, we need to do this or that and all of this. And making sure our stuff is together, maintaining it. Women, we're good at like I'm on point. Like my kids, like all of their appointments is done. They got their braces, all of that good stuff. I'm finally getting around to myself. We taking care of family stuff. Men are maintaining, oh my God, they maintain everything so well. Y'all do. Shout out to the men. I ain't mowing no lawn. I don't like to pick up the trash in the grass. Like, do we have to? They will maintain it. I had a buyer come in and start cutting the trees. I'm like, why do you care about trees, sir? Why do you care about trees? I was like, it's probably a man thing. I was like, we probably gonna be not the one buyer that don't call me talk about the tree fell on the house roof. What's the insurance gonna do, right? This is what the men do. They do their part. So our whole life, right? Our whole life, we if we put it all together, we're covered because you're covering the appointments for the doctors and this and that, and he's covering the oil change. Come on, somebody, like, because you ain't have a good one yet. That's why you say the things you say. I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry. Me, like I was like shovel my car. I didn't know what shoveling my car was. I was like, I gotta shovel the car. Like, this is rough life. To go from like married life to single life was like falling on my face. I'm telling you for real. I was like, this is crazy. I had never been single before. I was like, y'all living rough out in these streets. I gotta take the trash out by myself. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So don't say they don't do nothing because she about to tell y'all they don't do nothing. And I'm like, what 12-year-olds y'all be dating? Men do a lot of stuff. You make sure they do a lot of stuff. You like, babe.
Around and make you go because of your health.
Hold on.
Reason number 500.
Sorry,
of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, and I'm fine with that. I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to be your secretary and set your appointments and chase you around and make you go because of your health.
Yeah. So I mean, just he doesn't go. That's all. Like you don't have to make no appointment for no man. Like this is like when you take like women, married women, this is your fault. I'm gonna blame the married women because y'all are some complainers. That's what you are. Married women, I'm coming for you today. Today I am coming for the married women. Because you know why? If y'all wasn't online complaining about your man, these single women would not think that marriage was so bad. Save the nice things that he does. Stop trying to put him out. Women are really good at like, you know how you're not supposed to embarrass your man. Like we messed up on that. Sorry, babe, had to do it. And a lot of girls, I be looking at them like they're celebrity they're with a big celebrity, and I'm just like, ma'am, you messed up this place and that place, and that you're doing things to embarrass him. Like, ma'am, you're not even the wife to do this. Like, you're never gonna be her now. You never was, but what? So now the wives are on here talking crap about their husbands. And I don't really see husbands doing this so much. They probably join the conversation, but we like to complain. It's kind of like I found out that what was it? That complaining does something like it gives us this like a dopamine hit, you know. So we have to be careful about that. I had a dream about that too. But by the way, if you want to fix complaining, like I was a really heavy complainer, complain. I'm grateful. Like I had a horrible day the other day, and I was like, I didn't complain. Okay, but being grateful for everything is how you minimize complaining.
I want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks and makes funny videos about how you can't do anything.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because if you had this awesome, excellent man that she says she want, that he can't handle himself and do all of these things, it's not going to be like that. Like, I'm confused.
Think for yourself, and men do the darndest things, and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too. My boyfriend does that too. Fuck that. I want to be with somebody who is an adult, a fully functioning adult.
But when you are with that fully functioning adult, the problem is you got up on TikTok and said, I'm not doing nothing. He's gonna be turned off by that. Men, am I right or wrong? Like, men are not like, oh, she wanna no, they want a women are like, we have this way where we want to nurture a man. She's saying, I don't want to nurture you. I don't want to care for you. And so what's so funny is I was listening to some men talk, right? And they were saying, oh, women want men to do things like protect and provide. They want a father. I'm gonna say it again. Women want a man that can protect and provide. They want a father. So when you flip it around, you know, I mean, isn't that what your dad does? He protects you and he provides for you. No? Because if you think about it, we should want to provide for ourselves if we're adults. If we're, like what she said, flip it. That's all you gotta do is flip it. If I want to provide for myself, okay, I'm an adult. I don't need you to protect me, and I'm gonna go do this and I'm gonna do that. Then he's gonna feel not needed though. So but then the flip side is I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to be your AKA. I don't want to be your mama. Okay. But you're not a mama when you're actually doing everyday things and you're taking care of yourself and you taking care. Like people think when you have the difference between 3 and 4 kids is a big deal. Absolutely not. It's not that much more. You got an extra piece of chicken. You still had to do everything the same. You just had to add an extra piece of chicken and a big one more spoon of rice. You see what I'm saying? Like you already doing it. If you're doing it for yourself, she doesn't sound like she's doing it for herself though. She's like, I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean. But when you think about it, like if it's no kids, you clean. You that one time that don't stay clean. I don't know about y'all, but maybe y'all making messes and stuff.
It's been proven time and time again that men are the ones who benefit from marriage and relationships because we get in them and we do everything and they just get to sit back and receive.
So don't do everything for them. I mean, the lower level, like my old self would have been like, yes, go ahead, girl. But my woke, evolved self, right? It's like, no, I mean, men do a lot of stuff in relationships. And that's where, because women are working now, y'all haven't renegotiated what men need to do. You need to tell him like, listen, I need to do this and that, and put more on him that you would like. I don't want to touch the car. I don't want certain things. It's like you're good in this area. Can you please handle that for me? And another thing is, as far as setting appointments, like if you're like a I won't say basic. I hate when people say basic. But if you're barely adding value to his life, then yeah, the doctor's appointment. That's something he could do for himself. And all the stuff she's been saying, the red pill guys are like everything that she's saying. I can pay. This is how y'all they flip it on y'all women. Be careful. Men know they don't need us now. They know they don't need us. They can get a maid. Okay, that's going to take care of the cleaning. They can get a chef or order food or order online or order ingredients that could take care of the food or order food online. Like those things are how technology, that's the technology that's replacing us. Right. So to say, oh, but I can cook a home cooked meal, like that's what women are saying. Like, I still have value because just like the realtors, we like, we're not going nowhere because y'all need us. Because you're human and you get stressed out. And I'm there like, it's okay. We're gonna buy the house. Massaging you like this. So we're not going nowhere. Shout out to the realtors out there, right? So my point is we have that feminine touch. They like it, they want it. It's natural for them to want us to have art to be around us, and it's natural for us to want them around with their masculine energy. There's something wrong with that. But when y'all on the internet acting like husbands are babies, then y'all have a problem. You're treating him like he is the third baby. He's not the third baby. So y'all need to. That's all these problems in this marriage. I need to fix and work out.
Everything from us. And then it's
Mind you, if when the women divorce, they getting half. They're benefiting legally from the marriage. So when men are not benefiting from what they're working on, ma'am, uh, they're not benefiting like we're benefiting. So both benefit. We just benefit more in divorce. So that's why men don't want to get married because they feel like they're risking it all. And if a man is making you feel like the mama in the relationship, and then you end up leaving him, he has a lot at stake. So that's why men don't need to act like babies. We had a show called Men Who Take Their Wives for Granted. They do. I'm not gonna say she's 100% lying and this and that, but I like when you present all the facts, not just the fact that we do everything in the relationship, like he's not working, like he's not doing this and that. This is a product of when women work and have to take care of the kids, women get frustrated. So that's why they have to work less so they can take care of the kids. That's the solution. That's one of the solutions. Not be like, well, there's more than one way to handle that scenario, but stop acting like everything that is so complex can be simplified. See, when I do the show and I can't answer the question in 1 minute. It's so many different moving parts that you got to hit it from all the different angles. And that's just the smart way to do it for me. To be like, yes, I agree with her. I do. I've been where I feel like I was doing everything, and then something called reality smacked me. And then I had to pay the mortgage by myself, the rent by myself. And I was like, oh, is that here for me? I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. So what they're not telling you is maybe they are working, but they got a little more cash than you, sis. They may have that good job too. You can't just say single women got good jobs and that married women don't. They pocketing the money, sis, that they don't have to spend because they got a man. They didn't tell you that part. They didn't put that on the internet. They didn't tell you how much money they were spending to their husband. They did not. So let's make this a balanced conversation. I'm all in favor of balanced conversations. I get it.
It's a treat. As a treat, they might do something for our birthday or for Mother's Day.
I would love to agree with her, but the reality of it is that women are the ones not buying them gifts. Can we tell the truth? This is why men get so mad when we talk like this. It's really reckless because it's like at the end of the day, even if they get you a gift, they get you an amazing gift. But when it's time for them to get a gift, it's a tie or a wallet or something small. Or maybe we are creative. Or maybe we do when yo guys be so funny. They be so funny. Like, yeah, I'm like, she spent $300 on your gift. Yeah, but I spent 3,000 on hers. Like they don't like it don't it's like it don't compare and they okay with it. They're okay with the thought that counts. But we really act like we doing something. He's like, look, I bought him this and that and a third. I'm like, but what did he buy you? Oh yeah, he bought me that very expensive such and such. Or he took me to a very expensive restaurant. You know what I mean? Or he paid for this very expensive trip versus our $300. They just be like, they be doing the math. They do the math. Women, can y'all admit that that has ever happened to you? She said, Ruth, again, you're against us. I'm not against nobody. I'm not against nobody. You want me to say, oh, well, I'm against a lazy woman. Yeah, I'm against a lazy woman. That's not what the Bible says. So I'm gonna go with what's in the Bible. And she said she don't want to do none of this stuff. Mind you, the lady in the Proverbs 31 woman, she was up working, doing a lot of stuff. Okay, so I don't know if you're trolling me right now, but y'all already know what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna be like, if I love him, I'm gonna cook. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's like we don't want a solution. We want to just talk about the problem. I'm telling you, the solution right now is we got to put our big girl panties on and do what we need to do. Sometimes are we overworked? Absolutely. You're going to have to talk to him about that. But you can't say, stop saying you want a relationship, but if you know relationships are work, marriage is work. She said, I don't want a job. It's fine being unemployment, sis. It's okay. Yes, I'm not. It's two different types of women, and I'm not that type of woman. I'm not doing nothing for my man. Absolutely. What do you need, babe? What do you need? I can't do like I don't want to do like little stupid stuff like you said, she said the little appointments and stuff like that, like petty stuff. But yes, we're looking at can we go look at some investment properties? Can we go this is the stock that I'm looking at. Can we do something? Can I be of service in a greater way since I have a greater capacity? But if I'm sounding like her, I don't want to help at all. So me not helping him is me not helping us. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like me sabotaging myself and saying, I'm so important. I don't need you. So then stay single and it's fine. I need my I'm good. Like I am not in the I don't need a man category. I've been with men, like I wait, now I've been married and I've been not married. And I prefer married. And that's that. So some women they don't like being married, they should just get a divorce versus complaining on the internet and making people think that marriage is so horrible. It's not. If it's so horrible, why they still married on the internet and talking about their marriage? They're in a marriage. Keep listening to complaining wives who are married. Why didn't leave them yet? Think about it. If a man got on here and says, I'm not doing nothing for that woman. I don't want to do nothing for her. I'm not taking her out on no dates. I'm not taking her out anywhere for her birthday. I'm not checking up on her. I'm not calling her. Come, you be like, bro, if you don't just stay by yourself, just flip it. I just, to me, it's common sense. It's common sense. I don't want to be her dad. I don't want to listen to all her problems and help her. Like, these are people that want to be single, and I understand it. No problem. Be single.
Men get to exist in relationships and just receive. Why can't we exist together? And if we do nice things for each other, it's just organic. It just happens.
She just said she didn't want to do nothing. This is how y'all get tricked. She just said, I don't want to do nothing. So then she said, we do things together for each other. Y'all missed it. You missed it. Oh, I thought you wasn't doing nothing. Why would y'all do anything for each other? Because you know common sense is common sense.
But it's not the expectation. It's not something I have to do because I'm the woman.
This is how men sound.
When I come home after a long day, I don't want to cook either. I don't want to do shit either. Why can't we flip a coin to see who cooks, or if we order food, and then whoever cooks, the other person?
This man exists. Y'all act like it's one or the other. If you get married, you get married to a baby. Y'all gotta, come on. It's different types of men. Keep listening to the internet. You're right. Listen to them. You're right.
After yourself.
So he gonna go from cooking for himself to having you do everything for him and kicking his feet up. No real man is gonna do that. They know you working and you're contributing to the bills. No real man is gonna do that. So when we keep talking about losers on the internet, we're gonna keep attracting losers into our lives. If this is the experience that women are having, if no man has ever cooked you a meal, men don't cook. Y'all, men don't cook. Men don't cook you a meal. Men don't cook you a meal. I know what you're saying, because at one point in my life, I was like, they don't cook, they don't do this, they don't clean. They be cleaning it. Well, they be cleaning it me sometimes. What is you talking about? It's neat freaks out there. It's men that cook for their woman out there. It's men that cook every time for their woman out there. There's different types of men. Go back to yesterday's show. Y'all didn't do your homework. All men are not the same. All men are not the same. Find a man that works with you. Find a man that works around you, or that you can work around as well.
It's not something I have to do because I'm the woman. When I come home after a long day, I don't want to.
I'm sure men saying like, why do is paying the mortgage is not something I have to do because I'm the man. I just hear it so differently now.
I don't want to do shit either. Why can't we flip a coin to see who cooks, or if we order?
Y'all should not. How about this? Don't nobody eat and nobody clean. Just sit there after work. Y'all both come home. Y'all sit there and y'all just look at each other, and that's that. Like, don't nobody got to do nothing. Y'all can literally. Why can't you be married to somebody and y'all just order every night? Why? That can happen. Why don't y'all just call a maid service to come every week? That can happen if both of y'all working. But my problem is when you always act like, oh, the women has to do this and that. There's only a type of man that, if that is what that man's expectation is, and you're like, if I had to provide like you, I'm not doing all of this stuff. Y'all have a conversation about it. It's that simple. Y'all need to negotiate. I'm a realtor. I'm good at negotiating. Okay, call me.
And then whoever cooks, the other person cleans. Why can't you pick up?
People do that all the time in marriage. Ain't no marriage where the woman is doing everything and have a full-time job. That's stupid.
It just happens. It's not the expectation. It's not something I have to do because I'm the woman. When I come home after a long day, I don't want to cook either. I don't want to do shit either. Why can't we flip a coin to see who cooks, or if we order food, and then whoever cooks, the other person cleans? Why can't you pick up after yourself? Why can't you set your own?
Tell him to pick up after himself. Like, why are you cleaning up after him? So he's supposed to be dropping his clothes and you supposed to be scooping it up. Like, where we do that at? Come on, man. If you were married and said this, I would respect it. But you're talking about something you've never, ever done. I never picked up his clothes. He washed all the clothes. What are you talking about? Every marriage is different. I never did laundry. I never did. It's like, what is laundry? Like, I'm confused. Laundry. Everybody has a different role or different uh a way of moving in a relationship. All right.
Appointments. Why do
I'm
I
off
have
this
to
now.
be your secretary? I'm not working for you. I'm not working for you. I am. I have
Don't be a
gotten
secretary.
so lazy. I am not doing anything. And there are men who will say, "Well, then what are you good for? What's the reason why someone should be with you?"
I think that relationships are 100, 100. Like, you do all that you can for your man, and he does all that he can for you. And that's that. But when you're saying you're lazy, you're going to attract lazy men and you're going to continue perpetuating the cycle. Especially when they watch you don't think they see your TikToks? You don't see they see your Facebook posts? Okay, guys.
You're proving my point. You just want to be with somebody to do everything for you.
There are guys that are like this.
Functioning adult male who we can come together and exist together, do fun stuff together. We take turns. We pull our own weight. And that seems to be unreasonable. That's asking someone to be an adult is unreasonable.
This is what happens when y'all make us work, man. This is y'all fault. She did her 8 and skate and said, I ain't doing nothing else. This is your fault, because if she didn't have to work, she wouldn't have none of this to say. Y'all, this is y'all fault, man. Y'all did this to her. Y'all did this. That's what y'all want me to say? Y'all did this. If a woman is working 8 hours and a man is working 8 hours and he does nothing, that's stupid. You're taking advantage. This is why I said go to the show. I spoke about the whole thing. Husbands taking advantage of their wives. She got the kids, she got a job, she got all this. I already talked about that, but y'all have to understand that every show is going to be a side. I'm going to either talk about the men or I'm going to talk about the women, or I'm going to talk about both. But just because on the days I'm talking about the women doesn't mean I don't have nothing for the men. The days I'm talking about the men doesn't mean I don't have nothing for the women. It's just not that day, because I'm not one-sided, because I'm balanced. See?
I don't even want a cat. I don't even want a pet. I have a plant. I'll be a plant lady. I will be happy.
No, ma'am. My plant died. My plant died and gave me that. I want no plant. I can take care of kids. Give me kids. I'm good.
Do not take care of a grown person. I won't.
But also the other part is when you are older, though. Like, real talk, when y'all get older, and when you get older and you are alone, and you're in a hospital bed, you're gonna remember this moment, and you're gonna wish that you had somebody to take care of you, ma'am. That's the thing. It's like, so we can grow old together. He gonna be rubbing Bengay on your back. You gonna be making him some hot cocoa. Y'all taking care of each other. And if this generation doesn't want to take care of each other, then y'all please don't get married. Please, please. Don't get married. Don't get married. Oh, snap. Don't get the. Hold up. Let me get. I got it. All right. I'm going to get good one day. Watch. If you don't wanna take care of a man, if you don't want to take care of a woman, don't get married. Don't get married. Don't get married. Guys, nobody's making y'all get married. We just talk about it. And y'all can win the war, the gender war, ladies. Y'all can win the war, but there was a saying that I learned a long time ago. You can be right or you can be happy. And I think that women want to just be right, but they're just not going to be happy with the results that they get. So that's on them. Well, that is it. Hold on. Difficult person. Are you a difficult person? Okay. So let's get into it. This is the introspective part. I got solutions. All right. Let's talk about for my learners, for the people that want to change. If you want to change, stick around. If not, thank you so much for watching. 7 key traits measured by the difficult person test. So it measures callousness. Number one, are you callous? A lack of empathy. Okay. Um, Callous people have no interest in the experience of others. They are dismissive of emotional experiences, the hurts, the harms that other people are going through. They do not create a safe space for other people. When I'm going to take this to the women, okay? So when women have no empathy for men, like if something happened to a man, they could care less. Just like when Michael B. Jordan, something happened to him, and people are laughing at the face that he's making. You leave. All right. Bye, baby. Thank you. Where you going? Why? At 2? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. All right, baby. Love you. Thank you. Bye. Callousness, okay? So you're not creating a safe space for other people. So you don't understand the other side. And if you have a son, you're gonna one day your son is gonna want you, like you don't want to be like, oh, my son is this and my son is that and my son is this and that. You're gonna be on your son's side, ma'am. I don't know, like who told you. He goes looking like my little boy right now. Oh, his sister just left. And you once you think about it from a boy's and a man's perspective, and you have empathy for men, you're growing. But if you continue to like, it happened to a man, who cares? That's a problem. Number two, ain't nobody asked you, bro. Ain't nobody asked you. Grandiosity, okay? All right. So when you are when you have grandiosity, you believe that you're superior to others. This is, are you difficult? So number one is you're callous. Number two, grandiosity, meaning you believe you're better. You're better. Remember how I say it's okay for women to be equal to men, but when we think we're better than men, that can be problematic. Okay, you feel like you're superior. That when the lady was talking, it was like she was talking down, like men are dumb. Like that's the same narrative we've been hearing. But as you go up and see better quality men, you realize how much they can do for themselves. You be like, sir, I don't know what I can do for you, sir. You got it all handled and under control. You kind of have it handled better than me right now, right? So it's a different kind of experience. And so that's where you try to figure out where the person everybody needs help. So you have to see where that person needs help. So it's not, maybe it's not in meals, maybe it's not in cleaning. Maybe you're not good for cooking and cleaning, but you're good for something else. And that's okay. You have a skill, use it. That's fine. But help one another. All right. Grandiosity. When you think you're better than others, okay, so these people have big dreams. I'm one of those people. I have big dreams, right? But they can be exhausting to be around. All right. Grandiose people tend to suck the energy out of the room and hog all the attention. They think everything, God bless you. They think everything should be about them. They may be out of touch with reality, which stifles their interpersonal relationships. When you are looking at Eartha Kitt today, you could see her grandiosity. You can see how, like, oh, fall in love, and you have to earn me. You have to this and that, and that's beautiful. But you're out of touch of reality, and you think everything is about you, about you. This goes for men and for women. Okay, aggressiveness. Number three, aggressiveness. Someone with high aggressiveness tends to be hostile and rude to others, which doesn't exactly lend itself to an easy to get along with person. So, oh, so this is why men don't like aggressiveness. It's because you're not easy to get along with, and they prefer cooperation. Someone that's easy to get along with. Like one thing men don't like is like when you're like embarrassing them in public and arguing with you. Like you're hard to get along. They're like, oh man, once my wife get a hold of this, like it's like bad, right? Everything's a fight. They always had their fists up and there's no warmth in them. You walk in and it feels like they're already ready for headed for a fight. So it's almost impossible to create healthy social linkings. So we have to be careful with our aggressiveness if you don't want to be a difficult person. Men have this men are difficult, by the way. Like they are very difficult. Sorry. They're very difficult. Okay, being aggressive towards others means that people interact with you from a place of fear rather than a place of collaboration. So when you hear a lot of men say, "Oh, don't let my wife find out," or "Let me do this before my wife get," it's fear versus collaboration. And then it's like when you're doing that all that fear thing. What was it, Kadane? Um, I forgot her husband's name, but he's like, "Hey, Jackson or whatever." It's flipping off of their social media couple, flips off of a the pool thing, and he's like, "Mommy's not here." He's like, "Yeah, mommy's not here. Do it. Let him do it." Like they're scared of mommy when mommy's around, but when mommy's not around, they're gonna do whatever they want. Therefore, if he's only doing what you want whenever you're around because you're aggressive, you're only setting yourself up for failure because when you're not around, he's going to feel more free and he's going to take more liberties and he's going to do that male retaliation thing I told y'all about. Okay, they retaliate. Number 4, suspicion. Not to worry when you, not to say you shouldn't be wary of people that they're displaying signs that they're untrustworthy. So this is number 4 on if you're a difficult person. Being unreasonably suspicious isn't ideal for getting along with people either. Okay, if you have trouble trusting, you are not able to have the foundation of that relationship. Trust is the foundation of the relationship. So that means you have no trust. All right, highly suspicious folks just really think the worst of people. They're suspicious of everybody. It is very difficult for them to establish trust. They always think that someone's working an angle. And you can't, like, that's too much energy. Like me, I give people the benefit of the doubt. A lot of people say, "Oh, I start people with the A." I used to start people with an A, and then I got burnt too many times, so I start people with a C now. They can go up or down. That's fair. But people that start with an suspicious people start you with an F. You have to prove that you're not this person that hurt them in a long time ago or last week. And therefore, it's harder to get to know them. It's harder to get along with them. Number 5 is manipulativeness. Okay, if you're difficult, finding out if you're difficult. Person who score high for manipulativeness uses different forms of exploitive behavior to get what they want, as opposed to just asking for help. Instead of just asking for help, they got to manipulate. So this is problematic because that means the only person who's manipulating is getting their needs met. So if you're a manipulator, you're getting your needs met, but the other person is not. Because they're exploitative, they're constantly taking advantage. Wait, is this not the same person that was suspicious? Difficult people are actually being suspicious of other people while they're manipulating. If somebody got to walk on eggshells around you, that's a problem. If somebody got to watch what they say around you, that's a problem because you can't be freely yourself. It's hard to be around this kind of person. They're constantly taking advantage of other people, but you're suspicious of people getting what they want, getting what they need, which means that the other people are probably not getting what they want. So if you have manipulative, if you're always getting what you want, but the other person not getting what they want, you're being a manipulator and a difficult person. Number 6 is dominance. Similar to aggressiveness, dominance in relationship operates based on fear. In the dominant relationship, there's no equity, there's no sharing. It's not about connection. It's about ruling by fear and another person feeling control. And it's not good for a person in their relationship. It's not a healthy relationship dynamic. Okay. So one person dominating is not going to work long term. Number 7, risk taking. Um, they have a strong, difficult people have a strong sense of adventure. Um, oh, it means more. A high score in risk taking means more than having a strong sense of adventure. Rather, it may reflect a person who looks for ways to experience thrills through risky behavior and dangerous activities. So difficult people are always risk taking. The risk taking falls into something we call impulsivity or disinhibition. So it's like getting the rise out of doing things that are dangerous. So you will keep on dealing with dangerous people because you get excited. Do you open my door? Pow pow. Go pow pow. Pow pow. I go pow pow. Give me butt. Then cut it out. Don't do that again. All right. This is the last one. Risk taking. They can't feel things unless they're over the top. That causes difficulties when getting along with others because risky stop. Risky activities aren't meant to connect with others, but they're meant to make you feel something. Kind of like being a roller coaster ride. You're not like, oh, the person next to me. No, you're like, woo, what's the thrill? Woohoo! It's all about you again and again. Risk takers tend to get bored easily, which push them to pressure the people around them to keep pushing the envelope so that the risk taker can get a rush. So after they get bored, they try to push you and push you and push you. Guys, that is the difficult person test. I don't know if you are a difficult person, but I'm telling you, that is not like, at least we know what our ish is now. Whether you want to work on your stuff now or not, that's your business. I was just here to tell you, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me now. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to let you know if you're going to go down this road and be difficult, don't be surprised. And if you're like, oh, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm gonna be single. Like, I want to be single by choice, not because I refuse to uh change or refuse to grow. I'm like, if I'm gonna grow into this person and work hard to be this person, why not share it with somebody else? If you feel like you're gonna be you, no matter what, I'm not gonna change, and you're this great person, the only person that's going to fit in your narrative is a lesser than person. So that's the only reason why you would want to become a better person so you can get somebody on your level. That makes sense? Hope so. Thank you so much for watching Ruth in Relationship. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I bless your family, your dating life, your wait, I said family first. Your marriage. Thank you for watching Ruth in Relationship. Ruth in Relationship. Tell me, can you handle it? He's dancing. It's the Ruth in Relationship show. Bye. See you later, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments.